please like and subscribe.
Hello, collective. Welcome to your reading. All right, collective. This is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So you might not resonate with the whole reading. You might not resonate with any of the reading. Whatever you do resonate with, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. I could be picking up on your energy, collective, or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about you, please switch the energies around. Creator, Holy Spirit of the Most High, angels, grandmothers and grandfathers and ancestors of the highest realms, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective, and for the highest good for the collective. Angels, ancestors, grandmothers and grandfathers, Holy Spirit. Only the highest guidance is welcome here. What is the message is? Who is coming to this reading and what do they need to hear? Who is coming to this reading and what do they need to hear? Who is coming to this reading and what do they need to hear? What is the message is? Okay, no more jumpers. The bottom of the deck. Oh, it's the Six of Swords. Oh, okay. Oh, geez, sacrifice. Okay. Okay, so what's going on here is in your recent past, you or somebody else has made a new commitment towards something physical, something on the physical plane. So whatever this is, it has had a chance to marinate within you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's reached like it's finished with gestation. It is time to, maybe it's already been birthed onto this plane and now is functioning. Whatever this is, maybe it's something that's already been here that you're committing to, or something that you yourself are creating. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very interesting. Okay, right away I feel something really big, like big in your life, like life changing. It's a game changer and it's standing just beyond this reading. Like it's like whatever you're going through here is like it's like an initiation. It's not even that. Oh, what's the language, creator? It's a sacrifice, initiation. You are about to begin a new project, a new direction, a new way of life. Like you're changing your life. You're about to start, about to make some life-changing decisions. Or your life is about to change because of some decisions that you're making, right? That you've made in the past. You're in the process right now of processing your commitment in the past. The Four of Pentacles, it's some sort of a material gain, maybe an increase of success, of status. Some sort of earthly power has been completed, but it hasn't yet gone anywhere. It has not yet become anything. But it's just in the process. It's still in the beginning stages. Whatever this is, you're very careful and very orderly, like very, I don't see you as being broke. I see you being in new territory, and you are being very careful with your energetic finances. You're not throwing your, well, look at what I know. This is what I know. Like, I feel like you're at either a new job, you've started a new job, you're going to start a new job in the near future if you haven't already. Something, it doesn't have to be a job though, but whatever this is, it's a new direction of some kind, but it's new. You're in new territory. You've made a commitment to it. Or you're in the process of making a commitment to it. You're still in the process of working towards whatever it is. But there's some sort of an impasse here. The Fool in reverse, like indecision, hesitation, like some sort of indecision or hesitation of some kind. Maybe you have to give up your current job in order to reach for something that is, they're saying very lucrative, something that is very lucrative. Interesting. I wonder why. So the Greek pantheon here, the Six of Swords in reverse. This is, to me, corresponds to the Greek pantheon when Charon took Hercules from the land of the living into the land of the dead, and will bring Hercules back, but he has to pay Hercules Hercules has to pay Charon the right currency, the right kind of currency, and the right amount of currency, and it can't be money. Or gold or silver or anything that is earthly valued on this plane is not valued in the afterlife. So you're leaving something behind, and what it's showing me is that this is either required of you, or it's already happened. It's already, even though maybe it hasn't unfolded yet, but I'm seeing like you've landed. I'm feeling like this vision, this goal, whatever it is that you're about to embark on is already established. Even if you haven't started yet, it's established. You've already won it. You've already begun. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's like you've already begun, even if you haven't begun yet. Because I feel like you've been putting something into motion for a while. So much inner work. You've done so much inner work. And I don't feel like you are in spiritual gluttony. See, a spiritual gluttony is when a person will just study spirituality and not do anything with it. They won't get involved in any kind of a movement. It's almost like, and I was here too, so don't get me wrong. I was exactly here, where I just wanted to just take in everything, all the spiritual stuff. But then when it came to actually getting involved, I was terrified. I was like, I don't want to get involved in any of this. I want to be above this. I want to be out of this. And I didn't realize there is no out of this, but I watched some sort of a documentary, I think on Netflix, and it talked about that. It talked about spirituality is not just studying, it's getting involved. And I think that's where I clicked off. I remember back then. I was like, I don't want to hear this. I only want to be in the spirituality. But that's what I'm feeling. I don't feel that you're spiritually gluttonous. I do not feel that. I feel like whatever you've been doing in gaining access to within yourself, some sort of spiritual power that you've been gaining access to and growing, I feel like you've been grounding this energy through your work in some way, something that you've been doing. But there's some sort of a hesitation coming in the future from you, or could be even from somebody else, or some sort of indecision. Somebody hasn't quite made up their mind yet on something, maybe on this new direction. Okay, let's do some clarification, please. Creator, what is the Page of Pentacles? What is the Page of Pentacles? Please tell us, what is the Page of Pentacles? Whoops. What is the Page of Pentacles? Whoa, right into the fire. Holy smoke, did you see that? Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Devil on top. Okay. So you've got some Pisces energy here, but these are also fixed energies here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. You could be dealing with one of these signs, or have one of these signs in your birth chart could be with planetary placements. The planets are the amplifiers. They're the activators and the amplifiers. The house is an activation in itself. So whatever house those four signs may correspond in really doesn't matter, because houses themselves are activators. They correspond to the zodiac sign and ground it in your life. Ground it through that house. Okay, so whatever happened here, you made a decision to change something, but you were going up against a devil, maybe some sort of an attachment. Or you broke, or maybe you felt like a failure. But I feel like you broke a cycle. You broke a major, major cycle. Changed your life, but getting your emotions, I feel like you're in the process. The King of Cups doesn't just show up as for no reason. So I feel like this is just in delay to becoming this. So I feel like you are on the way, or in the process, this is in the past, of mastering your emotions. Whatever cycle you've broken a cycle. I feel like you are a cycle breaker, and you broke a cycle of some kind. There's major change coming in, and you are in the process of befriending yourself, befriending your own emotions. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing, but mostly that's what I'm feeling. Ooh, vertigo. Hello. Interesting. I feel like getting your emotions under control. I feel like you're very vulnerable, because you're like a snake shedding its skin, but it's more than that. Whatever you're coming out of had so much power over you, but it no longer does, because you have shifted from the inside. Oh, I'm just getting massive vertigo. Holy smoke. That's usually... The reading is landing. So whoever or whatever energy this was that you were getting under control, It's all toward this commitment. It's all toward whatever this new ambition, new commitment, new self-esteem. Yes, I feel like you're very, very grounded. I feel like you're very, very grounded. Can we have one more, please, Creator? One more card. There it is. Oh, I get two more. Is it just two or three? Three more. Okay, I guess we asked for it, didn't we? Oh my gosh, did we ever? Oh, okay. Let's look at this again. So whatever your new ambition was, you would come to the end of a cycle, you'd broken a cycle, some sort of cycle that you were in your life. I feel like this was long standing, a fixed energy, or you were dealing with a fixed sign. Fixed signs do not change easily. They won't change unless they absolutely have to. And even then, they could be being dragged, change. New change coming in, a lot of change coming in because you broke a cycle. Your life changed dramatically. It wasn't overnight, but it was a steady change because you had shifted something from within your core. You had shifted something that had been fixed within your life, maybe for all of your life or for a large portion of it anyway. And now, not only is there change coming, but I'm seeing this also as High Priestess energy. You're very wise. You are run by an inner, almost like an inner wizard, but an inner High Priestess, an inner priestess. In the process of mastering your emotions, because something no longer has power over you, yet at the same time, it's like you're in the process of being born again. I don't mean that in a religious sense, but I'm seeing like something has died, some sort of dogma, some sort of maybe religion, maybe something has shifted or transformed. In your life, but you're vulnerable. Raw, very much coming out of this shedding of something that had a lot of power over you. You're coming out of it and you are entering into a season of recovery, self-acceptance. You have a new perspective of your life. There's a sense of freedom about you. You have victory over something that had a lot of power over you, that was very heavy for you. And your victory over this is a beautiful tower for you. It's a disaster for others. It's a disaster for someone else. Somebody who benefited from your loss of power. I just heard somebody who benefited from keeping you small. Oh my goodness. But you got over this, because look at what's on the bottom of the deck here. The Six of Cups in reverse. You are incredibly independent. You're like a maverick. Very independent, moving forward. You left home. Oh, did you ever leave home? The two of Wands, exactly. This is leaving home. So is this. Because you've come out of a Ten of Swords. You've come out of an inner prison. A Ten of Swords is like a dark night of the soul. And we have many dark nights of the soul. Many. Oh my gosh. they almost feel like many, to me anyway, they feel like many, or they have felt in my life. I'm sure they're going to change now that I'm speaking of it, but they felt like midlife crises, every single one of them. So whatever you went through here, this was a game changer. You've left home, you've come through a dark night of the soul. Here is the new dawn, new perspective, new consciousness, new light coming in, while you are kept up and alive by the underworld, by your relationship. You didn't push away your worst self. It's like you've befriended yourself, and that's what I feel. You've been befriending yourself. This gives you a great sense of justice. But like we said, it's a disaster for somebody else, because you are not to be fucked with now. You have had your own new beginning after a dark night. And somebody is overburdened and overstressed about this, because they can see and they know this change is real. That you've had a sudden awareness. Sudden, maybe not sudden, but it maybe looks sudden to whoever this is. But no, you've been processing this for a while. It's not sudden. Whoever that this is not benefiting, it doesn't benefit because they wanted to dominate you. They had ulterior motives, and now they're like, oh, what's the feeling I'm getting here? Like they know they can't come back to you, left out in the cold almost, in a way, like poor I just heard spiritually bankrupt. Ooh, what the hell does that mean? Spiritually bankrupt. It means they haven't done their work. They haven't gained the inner wisdom that is necessary, that is gained by doing the inner work, your inner work, facing whatever you got to face. This person didn't face whatever they had to face. Oh, it's like they're they're just full of crud, because they never cleaned themselves. Like they're just saying managed their aura. They never did their auric hygiene. Oral hygiene, AURAL, hygiene. Not oral as in your mouth and your teeth and dentist, but oral, AURAL, oral hygiene, their spiritual hygiene. Oh, that's interesting. Not a lot of illumination. They couldn't absorb it even if they did. They're carrying too much crap in their field. Very disappointed. Faking it. I feel like they feel judged by you. I feel like you see exactly who this person is. They know it. Feel like you are now a Queen of Pentacles, even though this is in the past energy, this rebuilding your life. Creator saying stop there. Okay. Incredible. So this was in the past. Okay. What is going on in the present now, Creator? What is the Four of Pentacles? I liked pulling that many cards. That was totally satisfying. That was awesome. What is the Four of Pentacles, Creator? The Four of Pentacles. My shamanic deck now. The Four of Pentacles. So yes, you've made definitely a new commitment, and you've moved toward it, and it was seismic. It's been seismic for you, bringing in great changes, not all at once, but over since you began this shift. And I feel like it's not just a cut and dry date. I feel like you've always been shifting. So this is just more of the same for you. It's just more of the same, but you're not, you are one hell of a warrior. You are one hell of a warrior. This isn't just average wounds that people talk about in therapy. You've been shifting your life, facing core issues within you, not making them about other people, but seeing them in you, which then shifts your relationship to other people. So you've been doing some pretty deep shadow work. You've absolutely been doing some very deep shadow work. Yes, 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 yes. Shadow work. You've broken a cycle. You faced, how were you in on it? Where is your relationship to the devil? How are you in on this cycle? How are you keeping it alive? Maybe codependent with whoever, maybe you just were too scared to speak up for yourself. I don't know, but whatever you did it. You've overcome it. You have succeeded. You are moving forward. What is the Four of Pentacles, Creator? Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I just heard, but now it starts getting real. As if it wasn't real back then, whenever this was. It was still very real, but life has a way of getting real again. Okay. It's on the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Some sort of, okay, hold on a second here. Let me see these cards here. So in the current energy, I feel like you are very courageous. You hold a lot of courage. You're very subtle. You're aware of the subtle vibrations around you. Because of this cycle you broke, you started trusting yourself. You started trusting your perceptions. Therefore, when you feel the strum of energy, a subtle energy strumming like the spider feels the strumming of the web, well, we're all connected to the web, and that's the web of life. And when you feel energies, the subtleties, you trust them. Like I said, you've developed an energy, but it has not yet become anything yet. You're still in the process of you culminating, absolutely. But with this comes a lot of sensitivity, a lot of courage. You're very fierce, very delicate, but a lot of action. You've been working very hard. You've been taking a lot of action toward developing and culminating this new energy within you, this new power. You're bringing the new power through yourself onto this plane, onto the 3D plane, into the world, developing something about yourself. You've been incredibly busy. You haven't had the time to go inward. You haven't had the time. I feel like you've spent a lot, and that's what I mean. It wasn't spiritual gluttony back then, but you did a lot of inward introspection back here. A lot. Now it's go time. It's like go, go, go. You've been working and working very hard, very hard. There's the Hanged Woman, the Spider Woman, and the Great Web. Making sacrifice. Making your sacrifice. proving people wrong. You are proving people wrong. You're proving people wrong. Oh my gosh. Even though, see, whatever tower this was, and you're maintaining this, you're not only maintaining this, but you're growing in this power, and you are proving people wrong. Whoever knew you back here in this cycle is looking at you now. I feel like this could be family, or maybe people that felt like family. There was a lot of conflict. Whoever you've proved wrong, there was a lot of conflict about it, and they're kind of eating their words even. I don't think they'll ever tell you that. Yeah, whoever this family was, there was a lot of manipulation, a lot of cruelty. But you healed from this. You've been healing from this because of the work you've done then and the work you're doing now, continuing to culminate this new power within yourself. So you just kind of bulldozed right through this. Like you met yourself. You've met yourself deeply. You have deeply met yourself. You know that saying, you can only meet others as deeply as you've met yourself? Well, you have met yourself deeply. In the shadows, you've been doing shadow work, a lot of shadow work, and now you are one hell of a force to be reckoned with. I think people know they don't want to go up against you, because when you speak the truth, it's a disaster. And that's what I mean. This Ace of Swords is a disaster for other people as you are growing in power, because you're not the same person you were. Not then and not now. You're not the same person that you were. Even then, you know, it's like you were keeping up a role and it was what you committed to, but that role, you've outgrown it. You've outgrown it. Like, oh God, you have outgrown it. The energy, I'm just seeing like the Hulk almost. Like you've grown so much in your own authenticity, your own sovereignty. You know, authenticity is the telltale mark of a true magician. Not a people pleaser, not an ass kisser, not a brown noser, but somebody who's actually doesn't care if people don't like them, doesn't care if people are mad at them, doesn't care if people don't approve of them. Great. You know, it's like you're saying your opinion of me really has no consequence to me at all. In fact, I salute it. Great. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. You know, that's it. You're not condemning though. I feel like you're totally like raising your glass, like, here's to you, man. Here's to you and your opinion. Great. Wherever that's going to take you, I trust you. You're going to go where you need to go. But you've got bigger fish to fry. You know, that's what I'm hearing. You've got bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Another tower. Holy smoke. Let's put that up there for now. Beautiful. No, let's stop there. Ah, yes, let's stop there. Okay. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So yes, in the future, this hesitation is for a reason. So don't get into any kind of self-blame or self-shame or anything like that. This hesitation with this Fool in reverse is necessary because something is still in the process of culminating. You are still growing and culminating and establishing. It's like I'm feeling like an inner gravity. It's a new source, a new gravity, a new virtue, I'm just hearing fruits of the spirit. So something new. The creator, the heavens, the universe has brought something new into your life, a new territory of some kind. And that's what I feel here too, is you're in new territory. It's either brought you into new inner territory and outer territory, but I feel like you're in a new element and you're still in the process of knowing yourself in this new energy and creating this new energy. Like it's almost like you're building a plane as you're in the air, as you're flying. Or building the bridge as you cross it building it to a new territory, a new region, a new lands that you've never been to before. These lands are, they just said milk and honey. Oh, beautiful, whatever that means. There's going to be an opportunity coming towards you in the future. The Creator is saying, take it, take it, take it, take it. They're saying, take it. This is going to rebuild your life. Oh my gosh. You're going to have a lot of abundance. You're going to be rebuilding your life. It's like the true way, but it's not. It's like energetic financing and then the financing shows up. So it's like, whatever you're doing it the right way. You're doing this right way, but you're going to be rebuilding your life on these principles. And that's the right way. It's whatever is born in the physical is first born in the spiritual. And that's what's happening here. This is what's been happening. Now it's showing up. Okay? Now it's showing up. Your hard work is going to be showing up and paying off. Oh, beautiful. The hesitation is you're going to be looking back and grieving about what you're leaving behind. Oh my gosh, this is like, how do I describe this, Creator? You're entering into a new level of abundance even. This could even be financial. I feel like the work you have done has shifted your life, even your core, and your outer life is now catching up to you. And as you proceed further into this shift, it's like you won't even recognize yourself anymore. And you're going to be looking back at your life like when it was simpler. No, that's not it either. You're going to be looking back at your life knowing you can never go back. You're too big for it. It's like you are now, wild. What? They're showing me you're like a giant. You can't fit back in the old systems anymore. You're going to be functioning in the world by new systems. Oh, vertigo coming in. New systems of power. This for you. If you haven't been doing inner work all this way and facing and doing shadow work and facing and taking responsibility for your life and really cleaning up your life, then this is not your reading. You didn't just land here. You've been working your ass off here, and now it's going to show up. Okay, this is for the magician here. Somebody who has been diligently facing the worst of themselves in order to shift their life. You can't shift the world. You will never change the world and make it to what you want it to be. But you can change yourself. You can change you. You can change your perceptions. And that's what you've been doing by the shadow work, going up against your own inner devil, the part of yourself that lies to you, that keeps you always right. Oh, that's their fault. That's their problem. That's it. No. You are the common denominator of your life, not them or they, but you. And this is what I see you've been doing diligently, beautifully. It's almost like, oh my gosh, I see why the creators and the angels are like looking at you with like affection, almost this feeling of affection, because you would continue doing this work just to do this work. Even though you're tired, I can feel you're tired. You've been doing a lot of work, a lot. You have surpassed many people in your life. Many people have fallen out of your life. Teachers have come and gone. Teachers that grew to a certain level that was beyond the people around them, and they stayed there, but you even exceeded that. You even exceeded them. Yeah. And that's so you looking back at your life and grieving what you've let go of, what you know you will never go back to and can never go back to. It was a simplicity, it was a different way of life. It was a different you even. Where you're going is beautiful, it is fulfilling. But that's what I mean. You are such a tender person. Oh my goodness, you are such a tender soul, because you are looking back, not with nostalgia, but with bowing with respect, bowing with reverence for the hardest times of your life, when you struggled through the worst of yourself and the worst of others. You know, we're all in it together here, right? Even if those others weren't necessarily in it to overcome themselves, they were just trying to just fucking survive. But you were also not only trying to survive, but you were overcoming yourself at the same time. You are a different cat. You are a different animal. I see you as a very different animal. And yes, the tower that has come in, that's already happened. Yeah, sometimes you feel oppressed because of what you've let go of. Sometimes you feel oppressed. This tower that happened in the past here was a game changer. It was a game changer. It was seismic. Even that word doesn't even encapsulate this. This was shattering. It was shattering a paradigm, breaking through a paradigm, and you could never go back. You've expanded beyond it. And yet, sometimes you feel oppressed because of what you've had to let go of. You feel the guilt from it, the oppression from it, knowing you can't go back to it. Not right now, anyway. Not right now. Anytime in the near future, you're not going to be going back to it. Maybe in years down the road, you might go and visit. I don't know. But I'm seeing for now, no. But I'm feeling that's what the hesitation is about, is sometimes you feel, yes, and also hard on yourself because you're hesitating, because you're grieving. And you look at other people and they all seem to be charging through, but they don't show their grief. I feel like a lot of people grieve, but I feel like that's something that everybody, including me, we keep private. That's a private thing. That's sacred, but that's between you and the Creator. Even though there may be like 1,000 of you listening to this reading, you're all listening to this individually in the privacies of your own homes, cars, headphones, whatever. But this is private for each of you. So that's what I mean. I feel like You're very hard on yourself, but this is necessary. It's part of you allowing yourself what you need to let go and to grieve and to break out of bondage. Break out of bondage. Release yourself, gradually releasing yourself from bondage. It's like you're slipping your hands very carefully and slowly out of shackles. But if you were to do it recklessly and quickly, they might get tangled up again. So you're being very conscious, very careful with your energy. And you will be very successful. Absolutely. Establishing a new power, and you will have new self-acceptance, and you won't need to fight. You are like one hell of a magician. Yes, there's going to be new devils, new levels, new devils. So I'm not saying everything is going to be peaceful and utopian forever. No, 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 no. You are reaching a level of acceptance within you. I feel like for a little while you're going to be avoiding conflict. That's a good thing. I feel like you've come through so much change, but you're establishing a new power. There's a new power landing on the earth within your life, within you. This was after so many years and built on the foundation of the struggle that you've come out of. The struggle of not following your heart. The struggle, here we go, full circle, of following everybody else, pleasing everybody else, listening to the parts of yourself that kept you small and powerless, insecure. But you slowly began to develop this. Yeah, recovering the inner samurai. That's it. So whatever process you're going to be going through in the future that is going to be integrating all of the work you've been doing is now showing up. It is about to show up, and it already has been. Don't get me wrong. Let's not like, oh, you've just been living a life that's like, no. It's always been showing up, but I feel like you're entering into new territory, and you will be successful. You will be successful. It's going to be a process. Trust yourself, but be easy on yourself. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Don't be hard on yourself. You've already succeeded this, and that's what I mean. That's what came through this is already finished. Even if you haven't actually physically come to the end of it, or you know, this whole transition hasn't completely turned yet, it's already finished. Now just work forward and trust yourself. I love it because tarot is outside of time. Okay? So that's what they're saying. The guides are saying, the spirits are saying, the creator's saying, this is already finished. This is already done. Come forth now. Come forward. Come forward. Move forward. All right, let's pull an Isis card. Creator, what does Isis have to say? I totally didn't do this last night. That's okay. What's an Isis card, Creator? What do you have to say to the collective through Isis? What does Isis have to say? Whoa, Temple of Carnelian, entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. What is this? Sekhmet, Temple of Carnelian. You have such strength within you. It is time to trust your own boldness and courage. Taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. In the first belly of Sekhmet, the lion-headed sister of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of passion, courage, and fire, there is no room for procrastination, self-doubt, or turning back. She urges you onto your high destiny, calling you to believe, keep going, reach higher, and expand wider. You can do so knowing that the Temple of Carnelian will bring you warm strength, encouragement, and deep trust in your own body wisdom to guide you through any situation or relationship that may arise to test you so that you can grow into more of your magnificent being. This oracle calls you to have the courage of your convictions, to have faith in yourself and your own process, to be fearless as you are assured of victory. Sekhmet will not be defeated. If you are concerned that you are biting off more than you can chew or not sure about the path you are taking, if you are up to the standard, or if you will ever gain the recognition that you feel you deserve, then know that as you enter the Temple of Carnelian into the fire belly of the lion-headed priestess, you shall be guided to success. Sekhmet comes alive with boldness. Her power grows with courage, and her fire will burn bright in your life as passion, success, and victory. She says, fortune favors the bold and guides you to take the leap you know in your heart is time for you to take. Trust that she will protect your love, heart, and vision, encouraging you to shine most brightly. This oracle also brings a particular message about divine justice. If you are involved in or witnessing a situation that seems unjust, abusive, or concerning and are worried that it is not right, the lion sister priestess tells you that it shall be resolved according to divine justice and there is nothing to fear. Pray to her in unconditional love for help, resolution, and trust. If you feel intuitively to act, then do so. Otherwise, allow her to have her way, as she has done and always will do. There is much more unfolding in life than we can possibly know consciously, and her ways are vast and many. Divine justice always prevails. This oracle is also a yes to any question that you have been asking. Any obstacle in the way of manifestation of your desire will be cleared away. Sometimes it is our own ego that is cleared, so don't worry if there are a few bumps on the path. It is just part of the manifestation of the desire. Sekhmet assures it will come to pass. In fact, the manifestation has already commenced. Yes. And that's it. So this is what they're saying, and this is already finished, but what she's saying is you have success. It's already done. It is initiated. This is beautiful. So this is a yes, whatever it is. Yes. So here you go. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope it's useful and helpful. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Alrighty. Bye. If you resonated with this reading, perhaps you will like this reading.